Hello guys.
Hello.
Hello guys and welcome back to a cave. Today is our second podcast and we're gonna talk about of course Call of Duty, new trailer being released this weekend, and also we're gonna take a quick look at Avengers Infinity War second trailer, but let's get to Call of Duty first. Again, my brother is here. Ilya, say hi.
Hello again.
Um, okay. Well, so it's 2008. Of course, it's you know, another year, another Call of Duty, and
Yep, that's pretty standard by now. That's what everyone expects.
yeah, and like in the last stream we talked about that it's gonna be a Black Ops 4, and I think yeah, this game is by Treyarch, so usually they deliver somewhat good gameplay.
Right. Yeah, yeah. And obviously Treyarch is pretty well known for their zombies as well. That's usually pretty fun.
Okay, so let's go take a look at the new trailer. And let me know, guys, what you think. Sorry about technical difficulties. Okay, we are good to go.
Alright, so that looked to be like a teaser.
Yeah, it is a teaser. I mean, I love the how. Hold on, let me see where that is. I think I saw like somewhere the forget about. Well, it's a, of course, it's on a global launch is like on October 12th,
Mm-hmm.
and let me see. I community reveal event May 17. I think it's a time somewhere around E3 usually.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, E3 is in like June, I believe.
Yeah. So
So
pretty much probably we're gonna have a one trailer before, like probably one more extra trailer before, like somewhere in the May 17, and of course we're gonna get more detailed on E3.
right. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like there's a lot of stuff from older Call of Duties.
Yeah,
It looks like they have some like yeah, like that is clearly from Black Ops 1.
yeah,
Um, and then you can see
yeah. But it's a Black Ops 1.
yeah, you can
Zomb
yeah, that's from Call of the Dead and Black Ops 2.
yeah.
And then there's like the giant robot from Origins and Black Ops 2 as well.
Here's the Black Ops 3. You can see it. Yeah, Black Ops.
Yeah, I never played Black Ops 3, but and I don't think I'm really too interested in it. Although the whole zombies thing that they had put together,
Yeah.
do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Um, where it was like all the zombie maps from all the older Call of Duties and Black Ops 3, and they put them all together into one giant DLC with like extra perks and stuff. That looked interesting, but I just wish that that was like a standalone thing. I didn't want to buy the entire game just to play that. And Call of Duty on Steam like never goes on sale either, so it's always expensive.
Well, I think currently it's a Call of Duty on Steam is like has like some. Oh, Brita, hey, how you doing? Um, I think Call of like it's they have some sort of a deal on the Steam currently, but
Yeah, it never goes for more than like 20% off though.
well, it's a high-rated AAA game, and it's probably never. I mean, maybe some like MW2 you're gonna get cheap, but I don't think it's really will be like it's really will be on a huge sales, like especially the new stuff.
Right, right. But I mean, even the older titles, like you can look up Black Ops 1 right now, and it's and they're still selling it for like $40 or $50 on Steam when it's not on sale, so which is kind of ridiculous, but
Hey Hermit, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, buddy. I don't know. It's just I remember when MW2 first come out. I haven't played really at the like a not a Black Ops, Call of Duty 4, and this is when they actually start the whole streaks and everything. This is Call of Duty 4. This is when the Call of Duty become a Call of Duty as we know, pretty much.
yeah, yeah.
And I played like I started playing MW2. This was my Call of Duty journey started. What about you?
Yeah, I think it was Modern Warfare 2 that I started on as well. I don't think I played the first Modern Warfare, and I don't think I played World at War. World at War came before Modern Warfare 2, right?
Yes. I played a little bit World of War, but it wasn't like we didn't play the multiplayer because at the time it was more like a Halo 3 times. This is where was all the online multiplayer first person shooters. The whole action is where
Right.
Halo 3, but yeah. Hey Brita, hi again, and well, have a safe trip to Spain tomorrow. I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, and I don't know, just I never was a huge fan of zombies in any Call of Duty. I don't know,
Really? I like the zombies. That's what I was there for. I didn't really like the multiplayer. I like the zombies way more than the you know, the regular kill streaks in multiplayer. I think after the last the last Call of Duty that I played was Black Ops 2. So I didn't really do Ghosts or anything after that.
Mm.
But they're just going way too over the top with the zombies now, I think. So that's kind of what I'm afraid of when I like look at Black Ops 3 zombies, and I've never played them, but even from Black Ops 2 zombies, you can sort of see that rise where they're just adding so many perks and so many guns that it just becomes a little ridiculous. If you know what I'm saying.
Yes, but it definitely Black Ops. I mean, starting from the Black Ops first, I would say 50, not probably 50. I would say roughly. It was like 45%, 45% of multiplayer, 45 zombies, and a campaign. That was the kind of a ratio of a content in all the Black Ops.
Mm-hmm.
So like, hey Tap, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Um, and that's the thing. It just uh, I'm s- I'm wondering what new could be possibly done in the zombies.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you can see that when they re-released the maps in Black Ops 3 that they added a bunch of new perks that weren't on the maps to begin with, like on Kino der Toten,
Mm-hmm.
and all the other ones. But I just can't help but feel that it's too much because I did I think like a few months ago I went back and played Black Ops 1 Zombies with my friends again. And there's still a lot of fun if you go back. The Kino and I think it was the Annihilation was the Soviet
Mm-hmm.
rocket map, and then Moon. Moon is pretty fun.
I had a couple friends, especially like if you like the Tommy and West, they was pretty good at zombies, and especially like Tommy, he grind them like to the point he knew what to go, what to do, like from top of a head, from back
Yeah,
in the days
yeah.
when we actually used to play all together, but now it's like I'm concerned about multiplayer now. For me, the multiplayer in any Black Ops was the streaks. This
Hmm.
is I love streaks in the Black Ops, especially in the Black Ops 2. Yeah,
Right,
Black
right.
Ops 2. The swarm, that
Uh-huh.
little planes. Oh my God!
Uh-huh.
I mean, I loved them. It was
Huh.
like actually a hell of a reward to accomplish high high kill streaks with your gun.
Yeah, and I think in actual like multiplayer lobbies, I don't think I ever got around to getting the really high kill streaks. I just don't think I was good enough. Uh, but yeah, they were definitely fun if you got like a care package and with a pretty nice kill streak in it.
Yeah, but I played even in Black Ops 3, like at the time when I was playing all the time. I to be honest, excuse me. To be honest, I haven't played Call of Duty the since probably roughly beginning December,
Hmm.
and it's not because I'm like, well, I am busy. I'm super busy. For guys, if you don't know, I have a full-time job. I have a, YouTube and stuff and family. But even besides that, the multiplayer in a World War II is like it's a have a well have a same. It's lacking same thing. It's been lacking past few Call of Duty multiplayers.
Hmm.
It's a same thing over and over again. I mean, yes, you
Right.
have a different weapons, you have a different kill streaks, especially when you go sledgehammer. Uh, I think the only one again the multiplayer I enjoy from Sledgehammer it was a Call of Duty Ghost, and that even the kill streak there wasn't like really good. I mean, yes, you could get a high KD if you camp with like a that bouncing Betty type. I don't remember what it's
Hmm.
called, but it's like you place on the ground. If somebody running next to it, it just like explodes. Uh,
Yeah.
like you can reuse it come several times, but uh, I think like the satellite there was a higher kill streak. I mean, you didn't really get a whole lot of kills with that, but it it was a good multiplayer to the basics, especially if you want a quick scope. I think the Call of Duty Ghost was my highest KD ever in any Call of Duty. Was like 3.5. Right.
Huh.
Yeah, but after that, Not Infinity. Infinity, is it the... I think it was a Infinity War. Yeah, it was Infinity War was the... I completely lost interest with all this jumping and stuff like that.
Yeah, so what do you think went wrong with that? Because I mean, obviously, like all the acrobatics, that they were pretty popular in like Titanfall, you know. So why don't you think they really worked out in Call of Duty?
I think it's different multiplayer community base.
Oh, okay.
You are going to play Titanfall. You are looking for that mamba jumbas, you know,
Mm-hmm.
not unrealistic, futuristic weapons, futuristic movements. I mean, you actually have a pretty much you can operate giant robot, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And Call of Duty was always was a basic multiplayer game when where pretty much you're on the ground, you run and you shoot.
Right.
It was like a actual. It was always middle ground between Titanfall and a Battlefield.
Right.
You did play Battlefield a lot, right?
Yeah, I played Battlefield 3 a lot. I didn't really play Battlefield 4 too much. But yeah, and I haven't played Battlefield 1 at all, so.
Yeah, but Battlefield Battlefield goes more towards like Escape from Tarkov, or I would say
Yeah,
Arma. I would.
yeah,
It's was going as a physics in it. It was more like a towards simulations and stuff like that.
right. And it's doing that combined arms thing where it's doing like tanks and aircraft, you know.
So it
And
was,
it's doing the massive multiplayer of like 64 players. And I think so what I think happened with those like exosuits, you know, and whatever is is that they basically tried to make it like an arena shooter, like what are the old arena shooters like Quake, a little more similar to that, or like the more recent Doom multiplayer. And I don't think it really worked out for them too much because you know the old arena shooters they didn't really have kill streaks. If I'm saying it correctly.
oh yeah, I now I'm trying to remember the year. I'm trying to remember the year when. Oh my goodness. I think it was roughly. Don't quote on me. It was a 97, 98 when I was introduced to Doom, Doom, Quake, and what was another one? Something like Doom Nukem, something like.
Duke Nukem.
Yeah, that is the three first-person shooters I ever play, and I was 97, 98, maybe 99, somewhere. You already, yeah, somewhere. And at the time when I was in Russia, of course, you know, if you remember, I don't think you remember a lot, but we really couldn't afford the computer, so I would have to these
Right.
places that you can actually pay and play video games. I don't know. And this is what we was using. And at the time, the multiplayer, because you can actually wasn't like massive multiplayer to the you can play with another people, you know.
Right.
So it would be just like whatever how many computers you have in this place, you play pretty much between people who want to join you, and that is where my actual first-person shooter multiplayer the experience started. In we would play Quake, and even a campaign, a Doom campaign, this was something amazing.
Yeah, what was the other really popular one? It was like the GoldenEye.
Yeah, but GoldenEye it was more like a PlayStation thing.
Okay, okay.
The GoldenEye was like a campaign, and it was I think it was like a first introduction to what you actually can do in a PlayStation. Like I think the GoldenEye took all the potential of a PlayStation and just like, you know.
Right.
Same thing as a Crysis. I mean, at the time when Crysis come out, how many people actually had a computer to play this game in a full, you know, potential like with all the graphics and everything.
Right.
I mean, at the time when Crysis came out, the recommended what is called recommended
specifications.
Yeah, it was like, holy cow.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm not really too interested in Black Ops 4. And I think that a lot of people are just getting sick of the repetition as well. So hopefully they'll add some better multiplayer. Hopefully they'll do something to change it up. And obviously if you've never played the Black Ops or Call of Duties, they're obviously worth a try. And the gameplay is fun, but I think a lot of people have just been in the loop so long now that they're just getting tired of it, and they're not really innovating in any way, you know?
Well, you know, the entire Call of Duty situation started looks more like a fast food.
Right.
You know, like, let's say, for example, let's take Burger King. I can't believe I'm actually comparing Call of Duty with Burger King, but anyhow, I mean, you have that Whopper been around for ages, and that's it. It's a number 1, number 2, number 3, with cheese and all. And that's,
right.
By the way, this is not the Burger King doesn't sponsor. It's not sponsoring this podcast, but it's kind of a. Anyhow, and sometimes they throw something like extras, like some different stuff, seasonal things, like I don't know whatever the like 2 for 6, 6 for 2, and that's pretty much it. And you know, it's it, and the same thing goes with the Call of Duty. You know, and
right,
it's like, guys, please. And to be honest, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know what could be possibly done to Call of Duty series to renovate anything.
Right, because it's sort of like this bare bones. What is it, like 10v10 or 8v8?
I think it's a.
I think it's like 8 players versus 8 players, or 10 players, or something like that.
Oh my god.
It's kind of like this bare bones like multiplayer. Like you're not doing combined arms like Battlefield, or you're not like doing the Titans within Titanfall. So it's kind of like really hard to come up with anything new, I'm sure. And maybe what they're gonna do is they'll start focusing more on like the zombies or whatever. Because obviously there's a lot more like creative freedom there for the developers. So maybe they'll just start focusing more on that, and they'll just keep the multiplayer the same, you know?
Yeah.
For people that like it, if it comes down to it. But so yeah.
Hey Brita, wow, 7 a.m. in the morning, you're being a busy girl. Yeah, but on another hand, like to be honest, I can even in any first person, any first FPS, I don't know. I think the last fresh touch to first person shooters on a, and I'm talking about specifically group of games that like I mean of course you can take Planet Side for example, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's different because I mean it has more potential, a lot more potential, because this game being created originally for PC, right?
Right.
You play Planet Side a lot.
Yeah, yeah. That's my most played game.
Yeah.
I have 1,500 hours on it.
How much? Wow.
1,500. Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think you should share this online. I really. Hey, no, how you doing? Welcome to a stream. Yeah, but the if you take the first first person shooters for like all three platforms and mainly for PlayStation and Xbox, it's really like it's nothing, not a whole lot to edit anymore.
Right. So, yeah, I'm not really sure what they're gonna do. I don't really have too much more to say, I think, regarding Black Ops 4.
Okay.
But I've always liked their trailers though. Their trailers are really good. And their live action zombie ones, they're pretty funny.
When you have a couple billions Activision money you can spend, I'm sure you can make a hell of a good trailers. I wish I wish they take this money and made actually hell of a good game once in a while.
Right. Right. That's it's kind of ironic when you're talking about the trailers of a game and they're better than the actual game.
Yeah. Or just, hey guys, take the whole Call of Duty gaming, just finish it and start making movies.
Yeah, yeah.
And everybody will be happy about it, because I don't know. Okay, so I think it's gonna be it for Call of Duty at this point. What else do we have? Like, what latest games do we have?
Not really sure. I think at this point, everyone's just kind of waiting for E3.
Yeah, and to be honest, I don't really. I don't know. I remember when right before Destiny, the time before first Destiny was released, and Xbox One come out. It was a worth of waiting for the E3. These days you're just like, okay, E3 coming in June, maybe something gonna be good, maybe not gonna be good,
Right.
And of course we're gonna be like, well, we're going to see a couple Call of Duty trailers, a couple Battlefield trailers. You know what they really need? A hell of a good space simulation.
Yeah, and with VR, that's it's gonna be really cool. And there obviously are some right now. There's like Elite Dangerous. I've never played that, but some people really like it. Have you heard of it?
Yeah, I heard of it. I just I guess right now it's a console, like a Xbox One player talking to me like, that is the things, and I think this is my issue with the consoles these days. This is why I'm going to PC more, more and more, even for first-person shooters because it's not a whole lot of potential in a
Right.
in a console player.
Yeah, and then the issue with PC multiplayer though is that you always have all the hackers, you know.
Yeah, and this is where the actually downside. That is my issue. This is why I love to play multiplayers in consoles because of a less.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you play Battlegrounds right now. You meet a hacker in just about every other match. It's awful. And especially popular multiplayer or multiplayer shooter games. Yeah, they're gonna find a way to mod stuff in.
Well, yeah,
But no, like PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds right now is just terrible. Like, I'm not exaggerating. Like every second game that you play, you see a hacker. You see some aimbotter or some wall hacker or whatever.
Have you tried Fortnite?
I have not. I heard it's free for the Battle Royale, but I'm not really that interested in it.
Well, I tried both P-Bug and Fortnite, and let's say I'm not a third-person shooter.
Yeah,
it's
all the stuff that you can do with like the camera, where you just hide behind a wall and then look on the other side of it. That's really annoying.
no, who you agreeing with and on what, please? If you can let us know in the chat. By the way, guys, if you watch chat, if you're watching, make sure if you have any question, make sure you leave it to us. We'll answer as best as we can. And excuse me, I don't know, just like Mass Effect was the only one game I could deal with a third person view as a shooter, and this was it.
Yeah, well, Mass Effect was more about the role playing, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, it's the basic things, like as far as the shooting parts, killing the enemies.
Yeah,
it wasn't a whole lot of different from a Fortnite and P-Bug.
Yeah. The thing with Battlegrounds though is that if they did add a first-person mode to it, and then you run into the other problem with the first-person mode in Battlegrounds is that you just because you don't have that big field of view in first-person mode, you run into the problem of you just get shot in the back of the head, and because PlayerUnknown's Battleground is like this open environment, you always have to like have your head on a swivel and just turn circles in first-person mode, which is also annoying. Which isn't a problem in the like Call of Duty, but that becomes an issue in Battlegrounds.
Guys, please let us know what is your favorite Call of Duty game in the chat. Is what I mean. Because I said mine actually is a Black Ops 2. A lot of people saying Black Ops 1, but I say Black Ops 2.
You like Black Ops 2? Why do you
Yes.
like Black Ops 2?
I guess this is where I come to actually my KD 1/2.
Oh, okay. Just you were better at it.
No, it's I don't know. It's just I guess I got they did connect Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 very well.
Yeah, they did.
And I'm talking.
I still like Black Ops 1 better though, I think.
I don't know. Also, how, like, guys, for again, if somebody new to my channel, my wife and I, we met playing MW2 on Xbox years ago, and for me, Call of Duty was definitely takes a huge part, like playing important part in my life. And I cannot, no matter what. Okay, so Burritos is a favorite Call of Duty is a Black Ops 3, and I cannot take it this way. No matter how much I try Xbox, and Call of Duty gonna be a huge part of my life because I met Ashley Ashley is my wife. By the way, she's She will probably join our channel pretty soon. I don't know what she will do, but she will. So, uh, yeah. So we met when we were playing called MW2. We we played through before we actually, before we met in real life. We played Black Ops 1. We played MW3, and I think the first year when we started live together, we met like actually it was a Black Ops 2 was the year, and I think this is why probably Black Ops Black Ops 2 will be always my favorite game. It's not because of maybe a quality of a game. I mean, if you go to technicalities, probably Black Ops 1, of course, definitely better multiplayer, better zombies, but as far as if you jump out of the whole just specifically gaming, I think Black Ops 2 will be always my favorite one.
Yeah, just the nostalgia behind it.
Yeah. And okay, so Noah is his best Call of Duty, his favorite Call of Duty is a Black Ops 2. Yes, and it is. Which one is yours?
Yeah, I think I like Black Ops 1.
So
it's just something about the time period. I really like the story. And I think where I would like Call of Duty to go is like Vietnam or something. Do a story set in Vietnam. I think that's a really good time period. I think it's not so far back as like World War II, but it's not so modern like Modern Warfare. I think that would be good, and it would be a lot more similar to Black Ops 1.
well, Burrito, you should try to play like Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2. That would be actually Hold on, is the Black Ops 3 connected?
I don't know. I've not played it.
I don't remember. For love of my life, I do not remember if Black Ops 3 story connected. Actually, I never even played the multiple. I think no, I did beat the campaign in the Black Ops 3. So, but that's the thing. So I don't even remember what the hell was story about the Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
That is the sad part about it,
Yeah. Is this still Black Ops rolling, or is this like BioShock or something?
No, it's still Black Ops. That is the zombies.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, I think it was the original zombies come with the Black Ops 3.
Huh. It looks a lot like BioShock to me. Oh no, okay.
No.
It doesn't. It's just the character faces.
Yeah, but yeah, that is the first zombies in the Black Ops 3.
Okay.
This one I played. I remember because it was when game came out. You try like, hey, let's try zombies campaign and multiplayer. I think it's only one zombie I played in the Black Ops 3, to be honest. Tried.
Yeah.
I tried. But also,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I didn't have anything to say.
Also, I guess another thing why I'm losing interest in Call of Duty because I don't have my old crew who we play multiplayer.
Oh yeah, that's the big part of it, and that's really the only reasons I play Battlegrounds is because I just have my friends who play it. We all trash talk it. We don't like it, but we play it anyway.
Hey, you know what? I played Call of Duty in Infinite Warfare. I hate it, but it was a hell of a lot of trash talk.
Yeah.
I mean, I only play multiplayer in this pathetic excuse of a Call of Duty just because I can hang out with my friends online. I know it's horrible.
Yeah.
Here we go, guys. By the way, it's gonna be on the record. I'm gonna leave on the record on my YouTube channel. They should create a social network. Call of Duty social network.
Huh.
Oh, even better, Call of Duty singles date app.
Tinder for Call of Duty.
I wouldn't go that far, but you know, I guess. Wow. I mean, come on. It's like, how many people actually, now just I'm start thinking about it. How many people actually play Call of Duty to just hang out with friends? It's all you do.
Yeah.
Let's say, even for example, my wife play Call of Duty because she has like with her friend that from UK, you know.
Yeah, Adam, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
and I don't think she would play Call of Duty anymore if she, you know.
Right.
I think like and this is what she plays for, because I think if I would like all of a sudden I could switch them to play a different game, what I would probably do pretty soon if actually start streaming quite a bit, you know. I don't think they're gonna even care about the Call of Duty.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we about at 40 minutes in our podcast, and I think it's time to look at the new Avengers Infinite War trailer that was released like yesterday. Yeah, 16th. So guys, give me just a moment. And yeah, this is why, by the way, if somebody wondering, this is why I have the... Okay. So, new trailer, Avengers Infinity War. It's a second official trailer. We have a little bit more story, revealing more story. Guys, I have like actually all the trailers and extras on my YouTube channel. In the video, I made a video yesterday. So here we go. A new trailer, Avengers Infinity War.
The entire time I knew him, he only ever had one goal. To wipe out half the universe. If he gets all the Infinity Stones, he can do it with the snap of his fingers. Just like that.
Tell me his name again.
Thanos.
We got one advantage. He's coming to us. We have what Thanos wants, so that's what we'll use.
Let's talk about this plan of yours. I think it's good, except it sucks. So let me do the plan, and that way it might be really good.
Wow.
The end is near. When I'm done, half of humanity will still exist. Perfectly balanced. As all things should be. I hope they remember you.
I'm Peter, by the way.
Doctor Strange.
Oh, you're using your made-up names. Then I am Spider-Man.
Okay, April 27th. It's gonna be actually like roughly 40 days from now. So, Ilya, what do you think?
Um, well, the trailers obviously look good, but I mean, I expect that. I don't really remember much of the Avengers movies, to be honest. I think I watched the first and second one a few years ago, but yeah, I don't really watch a lot of Marvel movies.
Yeah, and he's my brother, guys. Yeah, he's my brother. Oh my goodness. You know what? When they say you cannot choose families, they're absolutely right. You would think my brother would love Marvel's, Marvel Studios characters. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just too over the top for me. Like, I can do Batman. I like Batman
Oh,
movies.
and on the top, he likes DC comics. Oh my god.
I don't even know what those two are, but uh, yeah, I don't really know. Obviously, well, not obviously. AMC is doing like a Marvel marathon or something, and they're going through like all the Marvel movies,
Please
and then
watch. For love of God,
it's
watch.
it's it's like 36 hours long. It's like 36 hours long, and they're ending with the Black Panther. No, I don't have the time for that. But yeah, I don't know. Even Iron Man, I didn't really understand it. Like the first two, like the first one was good.
Bye now.
And then kind of after that, it's like it's too much. There're just too many superheroes, too much action. I don't know.
Okay, how you can say this? Too many superheroes and too much action. Are you like?
I don't know. I like Kingdom Come Deliverance because it's like slow paced and it's chill. So
Okay, so let's go through the trailer really fast, see what's going on. Okay, so we start in New York City. Of course, you know. Okay, so we have a Black Widow, Hulk, and War Machine, I believe. Okay. They're obviously looking at something in a Skype. Okay, so that is a... You did a voiceover for the Loki, right?
yeah, I did Thanos and Loki. I did
Yes.
both of those.
Yeah, so... that is a... Sanctum Sanctorium, I believe. I don't even know how to pronounce this thing. It's from a Doctor Strange.
Okay.
By the way, actually, I think they did as far as emotions in all Marvel Universe movies. I think that is the one of the movies you wanna watch. Just as far as the actor performance and the story and like the story of a beginning the movie, how he ended up, searching for the, the whole beginning is really incredible and a life lesson, teaching. It's guys, if you haven't, even if you don't in the Marvel Universe movie, just watch the beginning of Doctor Strange. I mean, really, it's not the first like a part of a movie when before the whole unrealistic things start going on, like the whole magic. I mean, that is an incredible story, and I think it teaches people a value lesson.
Okay.
I mean, like, it's no magic, nothing involved, just a life story of a doctor who won over top of his head, right?
Right.
Okay. So what else do we have? Okay, so oops. So here's the Infinity Glove with the 2 gems, Infinity Stones. Gamora, right? Whatever her name is. Okay. We have Iron Man, Tony Stark. Okay, here's my another thought about Thanos. A lot of people complain that he looks different from another in other movies, because he been appearing in pretty much in few movies before, like in the end screen scenes.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people complained at how he looks, like, comparing to another one. But actually, it's the first time I think they ever revealed him without his, helmet. And I'm just trying to find the scene where. Oh, right here.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't look a whole lot of difference from the all another appearance. Oh, it's good to know, Brit. I hope you like it. So pretty much, I don't think he look a whole lot of difference than from another. It is look different because it's a different actor. He's actually played have you ever watched Man in Black 3?
Yeah.
The young Agent K.
I don't remember.
Yeah, he played young Agent K, so it's the same. I don't remember his name.
Okay.
That's pretty much. So they're gonna tell this little bit story, how he's give us a look at the history of Thanos. Okay, goodbye, Burrito. Okay, so here's the thing. This is what I was. Now here is gosh, I forgot what is the crew called, but that's the thing when I guess Loki present the Tesseract. And so you have Ebony Maw and gosh, I forgot what the hell, the Black Crew or something like that.
So they're the bad guys.
Yes. And here's the yes guys, so I guess Loki does give Loki stole the Tesseract from Odin treasures in Thor Ragnarok,
Right.
and yes, I guess he are giving to the Thanos. Okay, so we have a Black Panther. You can see right here is a Winter Soldier, Black Widow, Black Panther, Captain America, and Iron Man. That is this. I don't remember her name, but that is a girl from Avengers: Age of Ultron. Here's a look at Ebony Maw.
Okay.
Wow, he's ugly. So pretty much fights. Okay, that is another look on Thanos when he fights Iron Man. And of course, here's the Thanos and the Captain America. By the way, I like the look of Captain America. New look is a lot better, I think.
Is that a different actor?
No, same actor.
Huh.
Yeah, but I mean, it just looks a lot better. But yeah, pretty much, guys, we're not going to do a whole reveal, the whole like trailer review and everything. But I think it's gonna be it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. It was our second podcast. We will try to do podcasts every Saturday, and if we don't really have a whole lot of things to talk about, we probably will do some let's play stuff, maybe multiplayer. What do you think, Ilya?
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
Okay, guys, again, thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, and make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Or our channel, I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Yeah, bye.